loving me. Thank you, because you keep on blessing us. Happy Mother's Day! Woo! Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. To new and returning subscribers, thank you for tuning in. Today is especially yes. Today is a special day, and I would like to wish every mother in the whole world a happy Mother's Day. To potential mothers like us, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, I felt like sharing a story about how dear my mom is to me and so many sacrifices she's made because of. I love her from the bottom of my heart. Like, she's my first love, still my love, and the absolute love of my life. Oh, I forgot to introduce my guest. I have my sister here with me, my elder sister.
Can I just introduce
my
myself?
soul sister? Let me stop this hyping. Maybe you do it yourself. Let me just do it yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Esther Audu and I'm Susan's elder sister.
Yes, that's my immediate elder sister. I have other siblings, like I've said earlier. Yeah, I once told you I have so many siblings, and I guess this is my first guest, a family member.
First family guest. Yes, no.
This is my first family guest. But
can I just help
this
you?
is my first what?
I am Susan's first family guest, and that's because she has had a guest on her YouTube channel who isn't a family member. So I'm her first family member to be on her channel. I hope it simplifies what she's trying to say. Can you just introduce the topic, what we are here in the first place?
Okay, we are here to share a story, or should I say I'll be sharing a story while she will be doing hers in a different way. So I'll go, no, she'll go first.
I don't know why Susan is not giving you the background gist. The background gist is that today is Mother's Day, and then we are trying to share one of our most beautiful experiences with our mom. And we have numerous experiences, but this is just one out of many. And I'll prefer her to go first, so that
why?
Because this is your
You're
channel.
the guest. So
no, but this is her channel.
Speak up.
Okay. I'm trying to think of which of the experiences to share first because there are so many. But then she said I should share just one, so I'll just pick the most recent. Natasha, I left home and then I was heading to Abuja to do 1802 there, and then just before we went quarter way, not even halfway, we were involved in a motor accident, and I was going to sleep in the car just for me to wake up to see the car was already tumbling. Like, so I just woke up, I started screaming Jesus, 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 and then the car finally got to where it was going to stop, and everyone was just crawling out of the car. So for me, that experience, I thought it was a dream. Let me just skip to the real parts of this story. So after the accident, people were trying to get out of the car. I looked for my phone, and then the first person I called was my eldest sister. And then when I was done speaking with her, she said, okay, that let her call someone who is who works around that place, that location that we had the accident. So that, what is this, Susan?
I'm just admiring myself.
Oh my god. Well, she said that let her call someone who works at around the location where we had the accident, because it would be easier for him to come faster than they would go there. And then before I knew it, she called my mom and told my mom that I was involved in an accident. And then I was expecting my mom to panic, like, you know, African mother panic now, all of it. But that wasn't my mom's case. All she said was that because the accident wasn't so severe, they said that we could still continue our journey to Abuja, even though some people were injured. And then we just wanted to be sure if we were safe, we were fine, and there was no internal injury. Shasha, at the end of the day, my mom just told her that they should just bring her child back home for her. She doesn't want me to continue the journey. She said that whatever it is they are doing, whatever they want to conclude on, her own child should just come back home. And then that was how I returned. So immediately I got home, it was my mom I first saw. She just she heard that someone was by the gate, and then she quickly ran to come and bring me in. And she hugged me. She was like, "Oh, my Esther, hey, it's not over yet." And then I was like, well, it wasn't just an accident because I wasn't there experienced it. But then at that moment she was saying it wasn't over yet, I felt like it wasn't that severe now, at least. And then I came home. She gave me special treatment.
Excuse me, you forgot to tell them you called me and I slumped. Because okay, this particular experience, when she called me, she said, "Sue, when you accident, how Jesus, this fine teeth like this." I was imagining her front seats gone. Like, I just fell down. But one thing I want to thank God is after that incident, like, I became stronger, and every news can come, and the Lord is going to keep me strong.
Okay, so let me continue my gist. Thank you for your input. But this is a public notification, or is an announcement now for everyone. If you're Susan's friend and something happens to you, please don't call her in the heat of it.
No, you can. Like, it made me stronger. It made me a better person. Like, I'm very strong now. I can take any news. I was fragile, but now, you know.
Okay. Call her, but what is it?
No, she was crying, and she was telling me,
I wasn't crying. How about? I wasn't crying.
Okay, your voice was so
because I had, of course, because of the shock. I had called Auntie Liz already now, so when I called you, it was just to gist you. As per my sweet sister, you just speak the same personal.
Because we spoke less than 5 or 15 minutes.
I was even online. We were chatting. I was online.
Yeah, she called me concerning something, and she was like, "Okay, I should just forget about it." I said, "Okay." I left him in less than 5 minutes. She was going to tell me
that we had an accident.
Yeah. But the most interesting part was the fact. Is the fact that she's alive, able and strong.
Yes.
Back to the story.
Okay, so I know that the point of this video is to share one of my sweetest experiences with my mom, but then the background story is important to explain why it's something it's an experience that is so dear to me. So when we got home, and then I got all the nicest treatments I could get from my mom. She was so happy to welcome me home. Then when Mama just bought some kitchen equipment for me. They are so beautiful and their designs are unique. And so when she got it for me, immediately I came in, after I was done eating, she was like, "Estina, so because when I came in, she served me and then she left the house. It was not the time that she came back. I was wondering, where did this woman go to? Unknowing to me, she had spoken to someone who was selling these things, and then she went to pick it up. As per I'm back home, so I should come, and I should, not that I'm home, I should just see what she got me. And she was like, "Esna, is what you got me?" And I say, "Miki, they give some kiki, give me jinky." I was like, She was like, "Oh, should I have kunya? Oh, but I can't give me jinky, but my guy, I late chase and gone." Well, it was just some long gist, but then the expressions and then the joy in her heart. The way she translated what she felt in her heart when she saw me, and then the events that fell in subsequently, just showed me how dear I am to her and how much I love her. Because I was just wondering what if, like, I was just wondering, but God is faithful, literally. So I think I wanted to share some other experience, but then this is my most recent experience of her last year, really. So I just thought to share this for you all.
When I came home, I met my mom in the kitchen. I was like, "Nana, kin dawo? Sanda dawowa." She said, "Ke ne sanda dawowa? Kin ji abin da ya faru da Esther?" I was like, so this woman knows. I thought I want to meet her like this, if she must have heard about it. She was like, I was like, ya na ganki haka. Ta ce, "Na san Yesu na yana tare da dukanku. Yesu na tare da ku. Ba ta tafi yau ba, na san za ta isa lafiya." Koma me bare same ta ba. Na san yarinya na ta dawo lafiya. I was like, so this woman is this strong.
Honestly,
Like,
because I was expecting
she wasn't
very
feeling
different
anything. When they
reaction
called to
from her.
tell her she was strong, she was like, Bako my yesu na na na.
And I'm like, what? Even me involved in the accident, I knew that I was screaming Jesus at the end, because literally, what would I have said?
She mentioned that to my mom. She said she was screaming Jesus. My mom said, Ba screaming Jesus, Zakita, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. My mom said in such situations you don't scream Jesus.
That you don't scream Jesus. You scream God have mercy.
You
And
call
I'm
for
like,
mercy.
I'm just wondering, like, literally, are you supposed to know what to scream? Because the first thing you're supposed to say, literally, is just what comes to your mind and what is just closest to your heart at that moment. And it was just Jesus. So literally, what would I have said?
And he saved her actually.
He did, because well, God is faithful. I broke my teeth, but when I told Susan that I broke my teeth, she was thinking that I was talking about the teeth here, and then that was when she slumped. You almost had a high BP.
No, I'm too young for that.
God forbid. Let me do like this for you. God forbid.
Amen.
So that was it, Sha. Just the teeth here, and then nothing more happened during the accidents. But then other people were injured. But the testimony isn't because I came out unscratched. The testimony is that God preserved all of us in the vehicle.
You had the minor like injury among all the people who had an injury.
Yes, exactly.
That's for you to see how faithful God is, and
my mother's prayer. My mother's
keeps us
prayer.
going.
Because that woman, I'm banking on her prayers. So because
And she's everything there is to be.
honestly, because I always bank on her prayers. It's not as if, well, but her prayers, it's so different and so beautiful. So I think literally this is the end of my own story, my own part of the story, one of the experiences I've had with my mom, and I just love it. I don't know if there's still time, because we are trying to see if we can record this video and then Sudan will upload it today. So if there's still
And
time,
it's 5 p.m.
this is
five.
almost 5:30.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I will show you the kitchen wares if I have the chance to. If I don't,
Sure.
then yeah. Well, that's the end of my own story. Over to Susan.
So I'll be sharing my experience with my mom. Mine isn't recent. It happened like 3 years ago, 2018.
It's not 2019.
This was 2018. I was in high school that time, so I can't say, but I guess it should be 2018. I was in school and I fell sick. I was very, very sick. It was vacation. I got home and I got the shocking news that I wasn't coming back home. Huh? Why? He said he wants me to do extra lesson. I mean my dad. He said he wants me to do extra lesson. And if I go home, I will be meeting my friends. I will not concentrate. I will not read. With a plan how my holiday will be with my friends. Oh my god, it wasn't a good idea, and I was sick. I was like, Daddy, bani da lafiya. He said, kar ki damu.
Like
I said, but Daddy, he said, kar ki damu. I guess he felt I was making excuses so I won't stay back. He felt I just want to come home, and he was like, you not go home, you stay with me here. Down. I said, okay. The sickness continued. I was on drugs and I didn't really understand what was going on. I just called my sister. I said, I sick you so. Now sonki, now mutu, now sonki kicho mama.
That's not how you said it. So a background story there. I was in school, and then I think I was writing my exams then, but then that was my last paper before Susan called me. And my exam was supposed to be from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. When Susan now called me, at first she said she was not feeling fine, and then I was like, okay, quick recovery. Just for the girl to call me to say that, ST, ina sonki, ina mutu kisa ina sonki, kicho mama na ina sonki. I was like, what's happening? The ina sonki, all this farewell speech and all. That was how I started panicking. So I finished my exams around 6. I left the school, went home, packed my things, got to the park, and then I think we left the park around 7, and I left for I left to see Susan because it was a scary moment. So I went, and then I okay, just continue before I will take them further.
So we got to the hospital. When she came, she assisted and all. We got to the hospital, and the doctor was like, this girl needs blood though. Because everything was white. My eyes were white. Everything was just looking white. More like I was going, God forbid. I was not going.
Do you know what I just remembered? When all this was happening, they said, okay, since I was there, there's a higher tendency that Susan will recover earlier, so that she will just stay there and then take her extra classes, her lessons and all. And then because I saw her condition, I called my mom. I was like, Mama, I was now wondering, like, what's happening? She didn't know it was that serious, because I was the one that saw Susan, so I knew what her condition was entirely. From there.
Okay, so after that incident, we got to the hospital. They were like, blood group, genotype, all and all. We did the test. I told them what I knew, and after the test, they were like, this is not what I'm seeing. No. My dad now said, I'll donate my blood. The man said, sorry sir, but Shekaruyaja, it's not possible. Like, my dad is above 60. And yes, as at then, so it will be possible for him to donate blood. After the test, the doctor, I mean the doctor read the results, and he suggested my dad gives the blood or someone close to me. My dad was the only close relative there. Then my sister, who cannot scan. My dad had to call my mom. He was like, they said I needed blood and they need it fast. My mom said, ku dawo da yarinya na. Ba mutum me rai bane yake makaranta. Nace ku dawo da ita. Jini ka kusa mata jinin kowa. Kawo mun ita. My mom was serious, and I was lying down there.
You know that prior to that time that they told her that Susan needed blood, everyone still thought that it was just one of those sicknesses that Susan used to have. The moment my mom had blood, she was like, blood what? That please, that she's not certain of any place that they'll do any blood transfusion and then it will be clean, that she just bring her child back home. She doesn't want anybody's blood. She just bring her child back home. It was such an experience.
Okay, so he called my mom. My mom was not in support, stuff like that. And to be honest, while I was lying down there, my sister will be playing videos of this Hausa song. Okay, there's this Alijita song. Wayo Allah mamana, wayo Allah mamana, mamana mamana, me share hawaii na. I watched that video and cried. Like, it was always heart touching and all. I was like, please, if you see my mother, everything was. Sometimes she'll show my friends pictures. She'll be like, so person updated this one on social media. Just see me smile. I don't eat, so she knew everything I liked. And at that moment, I was rejecting my favorite food, though. Even snacks. Hi! I forgive that sickness.
You know the part I remember. Even at that, they really wanted to treat Susan there so that she won't have to come home. But then the part that concluded her homecoming was that she woke my dad at midnight, well, around 1, 2, and then she was saying that she said that she could not move her legs or so. And then she come and massage her legs. I don't know massage that you're doing it, and then the person that says not that place. So it's somewhere. Literally, she didn't even know where the pain is exactly. After my dad walked, I stayed up that night to massage this girl's body, her whole body entirely. The next day, he just said, in the night, so while he was still massaging her, he was like, sorry, go, but I get a pick it up.
So that was how I came back and there was drama at the park. The driver said he was not going to carry a sick person in his car because he doesn't want anyone to vomit. Like, is this man for real? Though I was down, I could not, to be honest, I was going through a lot at that moment. We stayed in the car. People had to beg him, can you help Uri? You know all these Alzheimer now, please now, at least let her get home and all. Do you know I didn't vomit in that car? His fine passengers did that. Yes, the healthy ones. Yes, there was one woman with her children.
She was even looking at us like she wouldn't want to stay beside.
Yes, everyone was. They gave me the window side. Everyone was allowing me to sit where I wanted.
But then her and all her children, all of them vomited on the road. I was like, okay.
The driver was very angry.
He was angry.
At least I did not do anything, you know. Okay, that was how I got home. This was where the drama started. My mom tried day and night. This woman was with me. Everything was with vegetable. Even noodles was with vegetable. You see Indomie with moringa. You've never seen that before.
We even have Ugu Jerusalem. I don't even know what it's
they
called,
used to
but then
juice.
here we call it Ugu Jerusalem.
This one wakes up very early, like very early. She go and make breakfast for me. So breakfast in bed. She bring food for me. I'll eat. I'll take my drugs. There are times I won't be able to sleep at night. I'll wake up and be like, Nana Kimung Adua, which means Nana pray for me. She'll pray for me. While praying, I'll just sleep off. After maybe 2 or 3 hours, I'll wake her. Nana Kimung Wanka. You know, it got to a point I couldn't walk. Like I couldn't do anything. This woman is just. She's everything there is to be. This is the second time I'm saying this, but I mean it. Like, I mean every word. This woman tried. She sacrificed so much for me. She doesn't go to work. So many things. She was always with me. She made sure I had everything I needed. Even when she steps out, she doesn't stay long. She'll come back. She'll be like, Kina-san, Abu, do you need this? How do you feel? In the middle of the night, do you know how it feels for you to start sleeping small? They'll wake you. Nana? No, I don't want to. You won't understand, but a mother can do so much.
She will not say that, but I can move to be in Jesus' name.
She'll pray for me. While she's praying, I'll just sleep off me for some time and wake up. I had so many encounters, and my mom has been the best person in my life. Like, I just want to appreciate God that I've been fine. To be honest, I think natural water doesn't fit me. Because I started falling sick when I went to that place, so everything was different. The women in my area were like, I was like, Mama, in the federal school, Sangama.
And then at that time, I did my JS1 to 3 JS. So I was like, I went there, did not die. So
SS3, not just JS1 to 3.
JS1 to SS3. I was like, what will kill you there? Since I did not die. And it's just a beautiful experience. I love to describe my mom as a light bearer. She lights up a place even when they say that a light is shielded, and the light, whenever a light is shielded or covered, a light cannot shine.
But and she can sacrifice for her children, for the people around her, and for your happiness. Even when she doesn't have, she would like to provide for your needs and make sure you're happy. Like, she does everything with love, with so much love, that at some point I won't take my medication and she'll be like, Baraki Shama Ganiba, and Jimazaki Zoki Buddha Mumbaki. Wow, my mom is my doctor, my nurse, my pharmacist. She's my everything in one. Yes.
So as I was saying, that lamp, you know that when you cover a lamp, it's almost impossible for you to see the light in it. But then in my mommy's case, even when she's in or under that light, you still find her having her light around everyone. And literally, she just lights up everyone. Everyone, I mean, not just her immediate family, but everyone. So, yes.
We have so many stories to tell about our mom. Like, my mom is one of the best beings you can ever meet or
Mine
you
is
will ever
even
meet.
what I wanted to share, but then I just shared that because Susan said she was going to share an incident when she was sick. Oh, who is she? It's not you.
Me, me, she.
When you were sick, you said you wanted to share the experience when you were sick, so I didn't look for
When I was sick, actually.
So yes, and then we're looking forward to another Mother's Day. I heard that there are about 10 Mother's Day in the year.
Actually, we just felt like sharing some stories of how our mom like pulled up for us, and this is just one story, two stories out of so many amazing things we could say about our mom. You also
Literally.
meet her. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video to this moment. Don't forget to share your own experience, maybe one or two experiences you have with your mom or something you feel like sharing at the comment section. Please don't forget to do that. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to my YouTube channel
And like this video.
Yes, don't forget to turn on your notification bell and
Do bye bye.
Bye bye.
Say bye bye.
Bye bye.
say thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank